What up, YouTube? Press here. Just leaving the Jacks downtown. This is Thursday. I had a couple really good rolling sessions. The second one actually hurt me. Pit boss said 42 rolls, and needless to say, I had $300 on the don't come when it hit. It actually hurt me because I was going up with my increments, but so it knocked me down a little bit. I ended up coming back after about an hour and a half. I pulled 450, took a break, talked to George after I counted it all up, and went back and played again for another 40 minutes and pulled in 150. Gave a $175 tip, and we'll get on to the next time. So lesson learned, I'm gonna have to work on throwing the 7 a little bit, but I did just throw it again, and then my last one was like a 10, maybe I think maybe 11 rolls, but that one was pretty good. That was where I got the 450. So that's what I got for now, and I'll just go ahead and test this to my next video. So all right, later, so you know what to do. Cross out. Hey, what up, YouTube? This is Pruss. Just driving back from the casino, and I'll probably get a throwing video out. And today, I'm working on another set. But just kind of wanted to talk my way through this, and thought maybe I would share it for anybody else that's running the strategy or thinking about running the strategy, right? So, needless to say, I mean, I was picking up 20, 30 bucks minimum per shooter, right? So I think where I messed up personally was as I was adjusting my sets, right? I was adjusting to hit outside, inside, outside, inside. And what I started to think is maybe I should, just pick 2 sets or something like that, or 2 variations. And the reason why I'm saying that is I've been consistently being consistent, right? Which is what we're all practicing for. But, I mean, I had the money. I had the money in my pocket. I have no problem pulling out my bankroll and putting more money out there so I can keep, feeding the DC because I get the money back. But what I'm saying is I don't know if I should just do like I did on the last one. So I kind of stepped back, I colored up, got my money, sat down, took a break, went back, and I started to think about some different set progressions, right? So I worked outside, inside, hit a craps number, 7 down, right? So that actually worked pretty good. But, everybody wants to talk about these huge long rolls, and the huge long rolls are great. It's nice to do that. But what I was doing is I was literally adjusting every 2 throws. And I think that's what, one made me throw for like 42 throws. And the guy said, hey, that's great. And I'm thinking, yeah, it's great. I had $300 on the don't come, $290 that traveled. And, it's fine. I mean, it was nice to get a big stack of chips or whatever. But in all honesty, I kind of took a bath on it a little bit. I ended up losing or I was down more than what I should have been. Just because I literally hit so many numbers, and of course I had 11 in there. I did have a crafts that should have covered that, but I don't know. I just want to kind of get your thoughts. Let me know what you think. But I think I'm probably just going to stick with one set, at least when I throw 5 or 6 numbers. And the guys are like, oh well, you did a really good job. He's like, we all had a bunch of money out there, and I'm like, yeah, but you're watching me. You've watched me throw twice. I went 42, mid-20s. Yesterday I threw for 40-some minutes. Like, it's not like when I get the dice, I'm not going to get a good throw in. So, but yeah, even when I was trying to, I still got around 11 tosses. And I don't know, seemed like it worked out pretty good. Just kind of wondered if maybe I should just take one set and just throw it, not even worry about adjusting when I'm throwing myself. It's just hate to have all my 1,200 bucks out there every time. So All right, yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful day, man. 90 degrees, sunny. But, you know, another lesson or takeaway is this is not a strategy to just play over. I mean, it is, but you kind of need to back off, regroup. Because, you know, as I was collecting money, I had my chip rack, and I just put the don't come out there. Just, it's kind of draining because you're constantly doing something. So another lesson is just kind of back off. Today I wanted to try a couple hours. I went a couple hours. I actually prefer, you know, I think what I'm going to do tomorrow, because I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings and Sundays that I can play that are of my free time. So just set it up in my chip tray when I get 50 to 100 bucks, or maybe a little bit more, you know, if I get one long roll. Once I'm at 50, 100 bucks and I'm in the profit for that, maybe just walk away or step back and then come back, because it just kind of seems like the longer you stay with the fluctuations up and down, I don't know. Just some thoughts. I don't know. I'm looking to see if you know, what people think. You know, I'm looking for you guys to comment, throw out some information. Like I talk to George all the time. He's a good sounding board, but part of like what I want to do with my YouTube channel is build a network of people that are doing different things. I know Bird Dog, I just talked to him the other day. Check out his channel. I think he a couple $100, $250, but he stepped away and came back, stepped away, came back. We're also working on another little, we're going to call it the extension to the ladder, the extension ladder. Maybe doing a little something, but him and I are going to work on that, and then we'll get back to you on it. I was going to try it today, but didn't really find it to be fitting. I like to test my test my theories before I use them. So, all right, well, I'm just about ready to get home. It's only a 20-minute ride to the casino, so let me know what you guys think. Until later, you know what to do. Press out. All right, YouTube, Press here. I'm going to do a short video here with my rolls, do a little updating. I know I did some updates from the casino today. Today is Thursday. I had myself personally a couple pretty big rolls. I had a decent roll yesterday, but today, yeah. So basically, 25. I had to have 2,500 bucks is what I brought my bankroll up to. I can tell you right now, though, when I was doing my talk on my way home, I started thinking, you know, I tried to recall everything that happened, and I'll tell you where I messed up, because I still came out ahead, right? But I thought I would have had I would have made a couple $1,000, right? And so when I took my break and then came back and made my $150, basically it doesn't really matter. I walked away with 500 after I tipped everybody. So that's not really the point. I can tell you where I messed up, though. So if you would bear with me here, I want to kind of do a little simulation, or at least part of it. So my first 20 rolls, I went at least 20, if not more, 20 plus rolls before the 7 came. And I'll tell you, I got a 7 on a come out, and that was where I messed up. So I was already in the hundreds, 100 some change, going up by 10, and then I got about almost $100. I knocked it down to 5 because I was like, I was changing the dice as I was throwing, and every couple rolls I would change them, and I was hitting my numbers, man. I was hitting them all. I had this whole thing. Well, let's say hypothetically speaking, because I don't remember if it was the 6 or the 8. Actually, I want to say it was the 8 because that DC came to the 6. I had everything on there. I hit the 8. This comes off. The don't pass loses because I hit it. They took that. All this. I'm sorry. Yeah, that loses. I should have rebought. That's what I was trying to figure out. I should have rebought in because I was still rolling. Because when I reestablished a point, no, that's right. I came here. My next roll was a 7, and that's where I messed up. Because when the point came off, I went to like 130 or 140. Because I remember I grabbed a black 25. I want to say it was 130. I went here when I did the come out 7. and it paid everything that was out there, I should have continued from here. Because instead of, I want another 10, 11 rolls, I could have went from 100 and all these numbers, I could have went up to 200 because I got all of that money back. It filled everything up. I mean, I had greens in four trays and reds here, and I should have started right back. So if I bought it back for 130, this should have been 140 right here, and then just kept walking it up because I had all my money. This was all filled up. So that was just something that I was thinking about. And I think since my rolls, I mean, I'm very consistent. Even when this table was filled up, I mean, there was money all in here. I was picking spots and just literally drilling it, But the guy across the box man or the floor man is a real cool dude. He always tells me how many rolls I had and shit like that. I rolled for 40 plus minutes yesterday on a roll. So needless to say, I made money, but I could have made a lot more money. And I did have a couple people asked me questions about, like, I play this on every shooter. I had a woman down there, this lady, man, she was killing it, dude. She was setting and doing a little drop throw. It was real cool, man. She was landing them right here, and they're just kind of like doing her thing. And yeah, she made me some money too. So she was setting dice. She had a 20 plus roll. But yeah, I just I'm doing the $2,000 buy-in now. I'm up to about $1,500 in profit these last couple of days. I did get out, I took my break and went back to talk to George. He's like, if you're down, walk. If you're up, go down. So I ended up going back down to the 5 minimum increment just for my last throw. Basically lined them all up and then tried to start throwing my craps number, trying to hit a craps. I ended up hitting a craps and a 7, so that worked out pretty good. One guy next to me, he's like, well, that worked out well for you, not for the rest of us, because everybody was pressing up. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to get your guys' insight. It's just I'm trying to test this out for like all scenarios. I mean, I had 11 hit at 120 and then a 7, so I lost 120. I lost 250 right there, just in that. But by the time they paid all that out, I still came out ahead. So that's just the biggest thing. It's like you just got to trust the process and roll with it. Play everybody. It's just a little nerve-wracking, when you got a couple $100. I think my 290 traveled. My 290 traveled on the one that I went straight through. My long roll went straight through with no 7s, and I had 290 travel, and I lost the 300. But I don't know. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Right now, I'm just gonna come up with another set. So just kind of trying to keep everybody in the loop. I know that. I have the opportunity. The casino's 20 minutes from my house. I'm going to play Sunday, usually Wednesday, Thursday, and I got Friday mornings too. So, and I got a bankroll that'll support it. So I'm going to just try it and get the information out to you guys. And then you can pick and choose what you want, what you want to do. So where are we at here? Let's go with... let's go right to the 3236. I was working the 3236 today. This absolutely killed that 3V set. And then, I didn't tell you exactly what I was throwing. 3236. Then it followed right up 3235. Right back to the 3236, rolled it. Came back. 3236 again. Right to the 5331, right? And then just rolled it and came back. I was just literally just bouncing back and forth, and You know, it's just really, it's really nice when your 100 something picks up your 20, 30 bucks or whatever. You just always have to make sure you're going up, and that I'm fine with. I mean, you get a couple come out sevens, they sweep it, you get 30 bucks out here, that travels. You get another 40 bucks, so that's 70. You lost your 30 bucks, but who cares? You lost 30, you made 70, you get whatever it is, if not even 7, what is that, 30? Yeah, 70. So, anyways, enough talking, I guess. But I don't know, I just really want to get the information out and answer the questions. This guy, I gotta look, I was in the grocery store and I opened it up and I don't know, the message was, I don't know, a couple pages long, but I want to take a look and see if I can answer this question. So we'll get a throw in here. I don't know, I like to try to dial in get like 9, start at 5 throws or something. Or just pick one set and just go with that until I 7 out. Six, 5, 1, 6. Yeah, 5, 1, 6. Yeah, I really like this. Bird Dog, talked to him last night. I think he made a couple $100, $300, something like that. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what he said. 639. Can't remember if he said this before or after his tip. He walked with 220. Something like that. 639. Hmm. 639 is usually telling that the 11 yo is coming, so let's see if we can just adjust our landing zone a bit, keep it tight. 415. Yeah, I kind of look at like the different shooters. You have the ones that go a couple and you might just get a sweep, 10 here, 10 there, 7 out, comes back, or you pick up a couple dollars. As long as you pick up a couple dollars each person and let it come back to you. I even passed one time and didn't even throw, just to kind of give myself a break while I was at the table. I didn't write that down. 415. 639. Four one five 639. I'm looking into a lapel mic also. Looking into a lapel mic. See if I can get my audio a little bit better here. Because of that son of a bitch right there, but it is literally 100 degrees here today in the shade, so the air conditioner is running. There's a 7, 617. So I got one. 6-1 up top. So that would have paid pretty good. 617 for. I'm trying not to make these videos too long, just practice my throw, tell you, how the systems work, and if you got any questions, please don't hesitate. 516. Don't hesitate. How long, how short, doesn't matter. I'll read them all. I'll try to get back to everybody as fast as I can. 516. Seven. That's kind of short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A couple more throws. yeah, it's nice to see people going out and trying it and having success. I know a lot of people, asking about longer rolls or whatever. It's just the longer rolls. What comes into play is your heartache. What comes into play is your bankroll. As long as you're constantly progressing up, you're gonna cover, even if you're picking numbers or doubling numbers up. I've showed that in a couple of videos. The 11 then 7, that's a deflator. But besides that, I'm thinking about even doing looking at if I get an 11. If I get an 11 and I go back up, or as soon as like an 11's rolled, then I hop something. I don't know. I'm gonna dig into it deep, because that's really the only thing that spikes me is an 11 then a 7. Maybe hop the 7 or something. At least get that money back. 549. Something. I was even talking to Bird Dog about maybe even like placing, if it's the point, just to help hedge. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to run the numbers to see if it plays out. 549. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many nines? So I got 2 9s, 3 9s. Last throw here, and then we'll just kind of run it through. 6, 4, 10. Maybe another throw or so. Doesn't have to be exactly 10, but we'll just 4, 1, 5. One more, and then we'll take a look, and then I'm going to get on with it, because I've already spent most of my morning doing this. There it is, 527, so that worked out perfectly. Alright, 527. Hopefully you guys are 6, 4, 10. See how many 5s do I got? Yep, I should have had 4. Yep, there's a 4, 1, 5, and then the 6, 4, 10. And then the 7. 5, 2, 7. Alright, cool. Alright. It doesn't matter. So real quick, we'll just do it. 10 here. $10. First one's a 6. It goes 10 out top. $10 out top. Goes to the 9. So that 9 go to 20. Goes to the 5. 30. Goes to the 9. Then 7. Then let's see what goes in at 30. So that's 40, 25, 35, 40. All right, 7. All right. So this loses. This loses. 25, 35, 45, 50 bucks. All right. 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Same thing, $10. So I got these covered. And then went 6, 7, right? Point was 6, $10 goes here. Then a 7 rolls, this pays this. Same thing. $10. Right? 6, 7. Then we went 8, 9, 5, 4, 10. So right here, 8. It goes 8, 9, so that's $10. And here, travels to the 9, $20. 5, $20, so that's $30. $30. That was a 5 there. And this channel's 10. 8, 9, 5, 4, 10. Yep, and then 7. And then 7 out. So what is this? 30. Or what was that? 10 was the last one, right? So we got 20, we got 10, 20, 30, and then $40 goes up top. 25, 35, $40 goes up here. That loses. 7 out. Right? And then there's that. Sweep this. That pays that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That pays that. And they owe me 10, 20, $30. 25, $30 gets paid to me. That's how that works. So, needless to say, I picked up a couple bucks. 75 there. Pretty simple, man. It's it moves fast. There's this one guy, literally, he stands over here, he goes like this. As soon as it's to him, he goes. So it's like I was making verbal bets. Like literally, I was standing here with my money, and this is how cool these dealers are. They picked up what I'm doing. So when someone's just grabbing dice and going, I just, as soon as I'm like $60. He's like, it's a bet. Boom. Because one time I said $90, and I was grabbing my chips. I put them out, and I said 90, and he goes, it's a bet. It was thrown. The dice were thrown. It was a 3 craps. He looks at it. He says, you only have 85. Bet was 90. Put out $5. I put out $5. He paid the 90. So I mean, if you tip, if you talk, if you're like, in good communication, and these guys, they'll work with you. But I was trying to get the money out because this guy was just grabbing and throwing. I mean, it was literally like so quick. But I was just, I'm doing the shoot here for my next bet, but I just couldn't get him out fast enough. So that's another tip for the day. So, all right, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I'm working on a lapel mic, trying to get, up to the big leagues here, approaching my 300 subscribers, and I appreciate all of you guys and all of your questions and the community that we're building here. So thanks to Let It Roll for talking to me yesterday on the phone. George, as always, Bird Dog, all the questions. I appreciate it. And Melvin, I saw you subscribed. I'll see you at the tables, man, in Cleveland. So, all right, y'all, here we go. Until later, press out.